Hey traders, in this video we're going to be diving into one of the most underrated yet powerful indicators out there. And to be specific, we're going to be looking at the Andean Oscillator. All right, we're going to be looking at the Andean Oscillator in this video. So if you have ever struggled with buying low and selling high, then this tool can transform the way you trade, right? By helping you spot market reversals with precision. The Andean Oscillator is a momentum-based indicator that helps traders identify overbought and oversold zones, right? Overbought and oversold conditions. So unlike traditional oscillators that generate too many false signals, the Andean oscillator smooths out price action, making it easier to see when the market is about to reverse. Now, basically, when the oscillator reaches an overbought level, when it reaches towards the extreme top, all right, the market may be really ready to sell off. Okay. On the other hand, when the indicator reaches an oversold level, the market may be gearing up for a move higher. All right. So now you might be wondering how to use the Andean oscillator to buy low and sell high, right? First of all, to buy at oversold zones or oversold levels, when the oscillator moves into the oversold territory, you can see that the oscillator is made up of three lines: the green, the orange, the red. Okay, so you should pay attention to the three of them. All right. Meanwhile, your main focus should be on the green. While you are paying attention to the three of them, your main focus should actually be on the green. Okay. All right. So when the uh, when the green line is at the lower part of the indicator window, just know that you have an oversold condition. All right. So once that oversold condition has emerged, you can be looking out for the indicator, the green line starting to go up. Once that happens, you can look for a crossover between the red and the orange. All right. The red and the orange crossing over should now be your entry signal. While the green is going up, though the red and orange might be crossing downwards, focus on the green. Okay, the green that is going up is giving you your buy signal, and this crossover should just validate your entry. So once you have entered, you can set your stop loss below the previous swing low, and you can target resistance zones for your take profit. All right, you can target resistance zones for your take profit. So it's quite easy. Now let's look for an example where we had the green at the top. You can see that the green was at the top at this time, right? Or the red at the bottom. Okay, just know that when the green is at the bottom and trending upwards, it's a buy signal. But when the red is at the bottom and trending upward, is a sell signal. So just know the differences. Okay. Now, as the red starts trending upward, you watch out for a crossover between the green and the orange. Okay. Take note so you do not mix it up. When the green starts crossing below the orange, it validates the signal. So that red going upward is the one that is actually giving you the sell signal. But when the green crosses below the orange, it's now time to sell. So when you enter your sell, you can set your stop loss above the previous swing high, and your take profits can be at, support zones, right? Can be at support zones. Okay. All right. So basically, you should buy at oversold levels when the green line drops to the bottom and starts going up, and then you sell at overbought levels when the red line drops to the bottom and starts going up. Okay, signaling that selling pressure is increasing. All right. So take note. Do not mix it up. Okay. So if the oscillator stays strong in one direction, then it indicates a high momentum trend. All right. For example, let us look at what happened around here. Okay, no, that's not exactly. Okay, now we can see this particular example. You can see how this trend was really strong. The sell signal came around here, right? Remember, when the red is down, going up, and then the green crosses below the orange, that is a sell signal, right? So the sell signal emerged, and you can see that the red came up, all the way up, and came down back. The green did not have enough momentum to go much. That was just a mere pullback. The red came down again, went up again. So that showed that this bearish momentum was quite strong because the red was really prevailing against the green. Remember that the red represents the sell signals, while the green represents the buy signals. So the red overshadowed the green, went up all the way up, came down, went up again all the way up, came down, whereas the green was just limited towards, this zone. Okay, so you get the point. So when you notice that the red is dominating, the bearish momentum is strong. If the green is dominating, the bullish momentum is strong. Okay. Now, remember that irrespective of your trading strategy, risk management is paramount. So ensure that you always observe good risk to reward ratios. Like this example that I gave here, you can see that the risk to reward ratio is 2.62. You can see this one was 1.85 though, but it's manageable. Although I'm going to recommend a minimum of 1 to 2, but in a scenario whereby maybe you have 1.7, 1.8, you can actually manage that. Okay, but just ensure that your risk to reward ratio is good, and do not risk more than 2% of your account balance per trade if you want to follow a conservative approach. All right, but if you're an aggressive trader, well, it's your own risk, right? But for long-term success, it's recommended not to risk more than 2% of your account balance in a single trade. Okay, so ensure that you observe good risk management principles, okay, for long-term success. All right. So the Andean Oscillator is quite an effective tool for traders who want to buy low, sell high, and avoid unnecessary risks. By understanding overbought and oversold conditions, traders can time their entries and exits more effectively. Okay? So if you enjoyed this breakdown of the Andean Oscillator and how you can use it effectively in your trading strategy, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more pro-level trading strategies so that you do not miss out on further updates. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Happy trading.